Welcome back to the People's Platform on the new U975 FM. Our guest this morning, MP Rushton Parry, the opposition's spokesperson on trade and industry. MP Parry, we have been chatting on the economic issues. We spoke about the central bank's projection of increased growth for 2023. We've spoken about the dragon gas issue. One of the things that the Prime Minister spoke about at the Guyanese International Energy Expo was the Petrotrin refinery. The Prime Minister went on to state that there is a refinery which is available, and he basically invited those who are interested to express that interest, perhaps with the view of operationalizing the refinery. It has been 6 to 7 years since the Petrotrin refinery has been shut down. What are some of your thoughts, MP Parry, on the prospect of having this refinery operational again?
We're in a very dangerous place with that refinery, because the longer the refinery stays down, the more rusting it's going to rust. The more
spokesperson on trade and industry. MP Parry, we have been chatting on the economic issues. We spoke about the central bank's projection of increased growth for 2023. We've spoken about the dragon gas issue. One of the things that the Prime Minister spoke about at the Guyanese International Energy Expo was the Petrotrin refinery. The Prime Minister went on to state that there is a refinery which is available, and he basically invited those who are interested to express that interest, perhaps with the view of operationalizing the refinery. It has been 6 to 7 years since the Petrotrin refinery has been shut down. What are some of your thoughts, MP Parry, on the prospect of having this refinery operational again?
We're in a very dangerous place with that refinery, because the longer the refinery stays down, the more rusting it's going to rust, the more deterioration is going to happen. But it's really a little too late. This conversation with Guyana and Suriname should have been the first conversation. For whatever is the reason they shut Petrotrin down, I do not believe for 1 minute it was because it was not making money, because that's a fallacy. Right, and probably could discuss that another day, another time, because that's a different thing, right? There is those who feel that it was shut down politically because of a particular incident with a friend or colleague of the Prime Minister, and I will leave that there. But it is a little too late. Guyana is hell-bent on building its own refinery, and they're doing it smartly. They are looking at building a refinery which is going to do about 30 to 40,000 barrels of oil a day. What it means for the Guyanese economy is that they're going to be instituting the construction phase, the operational phase. They're going to put Guyanese to work. And let me tell you this is what I think it's a fundamental issue we're having here in Trinidad and Tobago. Why it is we are not attracting more foreign direct investment is because we are focusing more on what you can make out of royalties and taxes, and less on how do we put people back to work. And that's our big issue right now, Kieran. We have probably about 30 to 40,000 people out of jobs. We have a whole professional league of people who are unemployed, coming out of the 10,000 jobs that we've lost in the energy sector over the last 3 or 4 years. We moved from about 30,000 employees in the energy sector down to under 10. So where are all these people? Have they gone Canada to drive truck? No. They are home, they are spending their money, their savings, they are paying their mortgages, and I am telling you, I am getting hundreds of emails from professionals. MP, can you help me get a job? Help me get a job somewhere. So coming back to Guyana, I don't think that unless you have some serious, mature conversations, and this is why I keep saying that we should have had a team. I know we have Mr. N. Hill, who's now our ambassador across in Guyana. That fella is supposed to be camping on the doors of the President and the Ministry of Energy across there, because our energy future has to be linked very, very closely to what's happening in Guyana and Suriname. But we have a good advantage, and smart conversation must allow us so that when you take a bird's eye view of the region and you look at Guyana, Suriname, Trinidad, which are the bigger players in the energy sector, and you go up the islands, Barbados, Grenada, what's happening in some of the other ABC islands up there. We are the only country that has gas processing infrastructure. So our conversation really has to be about how do we help you mine your resources, bring your gas to Trinidad, we will process it for you. We will handle our employment and taxing and so on, but we will be able to give you cheap gas and gas products and secure our energy security for the region. And that is the approach we ought to be taking with Guyana and Suriname and some of those islands, because nobody else have infrastructure. It will be very expensive to take your gas and send it to the US for processing. But also yesterday, I heard President Ali talk about building a gas to liquid plant. So they are hell-bent as well of, mining their gas and producing their gas. So, somebody with a little bit of sense ought to be sitting in Georgetown for the next 3 months, 4 months, advising them fellas, hey, let us help you save some money. We will bring your gas for us, and we will process it and give you favorable terms. So, but that is not happening, and we will be missing the ball, missing a wonderful opportunity to really make some good partnering with Guyana. And President Ali has said it quite clearly. He has resources to mine, and those resources is for the benefit of the people of Guyana. And while we support the initiatives around decarbonization, climate change and so on, we are going to pull our energy out and build our society, build our people, build our infrastructure, and we will deal with the issues around climate change, and we'll handle it the best way we can, but our people must come first. And he was very, very clear on that. So we need to find a space inside there through goodness negotiation, mature conversation, and win-win for everybody. And I think we could be in a good place. I don't think that Dr. Rowley and his team has the capability or the capacity to do that, unfortunately.
We have been chatting with MP Russian Parry, the Member of Parliament for Mayaro, and the opposition spokesperson on trade and industry. Our time with MP Parry has come to an end, but MP Parry has spoken to us on 3 major issues. The issue of projected growth for 2023 as announced by the central bank, the issue of the Dragon gas deal, and the issue of this idea of the Petrotrin refinery becoming active once more. On the issue of projected growth, MP Parry said that the growth that was spoken about by the central bank is anchored based on projections by international agencies. He said that these international agencies base their growth on C plus I plus G, the consumption of the country, the investments in the country, and the government spending. He asked the question, however, where does the data come from? Where are these international agencies getting their data? And he laments that the CSO, the Central Statistical Office, has been performing poorly for years. He mentioned that a new CSO has promised before